Good afternoon. I'm Rick Minner, and I'm here to tell you about one of our new exhibits we're going to work on here at Inman Farm Heritage Days. This exhibit is going to be about small grain farming in our part of the world, South Fayette County, Georgia. Um, the centerpiece of this exhibit is going to be this 1967 John Deere 95 Combine and this 1954 Ford truck that's a grain truck. Travis Hardy, longtime friend of ours, has donated both of these pieces of equipment. And Travis is, like I say, he's been a great friend all these years. He and his brother Al were on the cover of one of our souvenir programs several years ago. He and I have served together on the Fayette County Farm Bureau Board of Directors and the Talladega Soil Conservation District. And I tell people all the time, if you want to know what Travis is like, you need to watch the movie It's a Wonderful Life, because he is a real life George Bailey, the Jimmy Stewart character in that movie. He has done so much over the years to look after the people in his community of Brooks and in Fayette County. And he's 94 years old and still doing it. This combine he used back in the day, and this grain truck. The truck originally was a delivery truck for the Mask and Gay Brunswick Stew plant in Brooks, Georgia. And it's been driven all over the Southeast hauling canned Brunswick stew. And like a lot of their trucks that kind of got tired on the road, the local people bought them and converted them into grain hauling trucks. And Travis used this one up until he quit growing grain several years ago. The combine here has been sitting in his barn in Brooks for probably maybe 20 or 30 years. He bought a 6600 John Deere to replace it, but this has always been a favorite of mine. I actually got to drive it some years ago, and it's we've got a 55 John Deere here, which is a little bit smaller, and they'll all really gobble up the grain. They're a really powerful combine. So Daniel Perkins, it helps us with our projects here. We went down there and were checking things out, pumped the tires up, and unfortunately the motor is just stuck so tight. We tried all the usual snake oil putting in there. We put acetone and automatic transmission fluid, Evapo Rust, Coca-Cola. We finally gave up. We knew we weren't going to be able to get it up here in time to display it for our Inman Farm Heritage Days in 2023. So my cousin Ricky Harp and his company, Civil Site Services Incorporated, we drug it out of the shed with a tractor and pulled it up on their lowboy, and they brought it up here for us. I think we have some pictures of us unloading that. But our plan is now to go back, take a crane, pull this motor down, set it, put it back together, get it all freed up, ready to go, and then have an exhibit to display the grain farming that went on in this area. I'm here with Mr. Travis Hardy, who donated this 95B John Deere Combine and this 54 Ford truck for a grain exhibit. So Travis, tell us about your combine here.
Well, really, I don't know that much about it. It's so old, almost old as I am. It's not quite as old, but I cut grain with it a number of years. Wheat, soybean, mostly. And it's always good shape. I mean, it's
Powerful.
Never did have any trouble with it.
Well, we appreciate you letting us have it to display up here. I know you're not one to get rid of your old favorite equipment, are you?
Yeah, it's yours now.
Well, we sure do appreciate it. We look forward to having you over here next year, and we'll drive it.
Thank you.
All right,
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Lord have mercy. Something. Look like I got trash on my truck. How about that?
That's been there for about a year, Daddy, since it wouldn't run. She put it on there.
Oh, combine, you cut a mini acre, hadn't you? Mini acre. Yeah. And that time's about gone too. Gas must be leaking. Man, that thing's been sitting so long. I'm gonna throw some tires with the hell up. I'm not letting no that long.
What did you use this for, Daddy?
That's grain, wheat, soybeans, oats, fescue, whatever. That's before I bought the other one. Then I bought the other one and just sort of part this one. But that combine has got a mini acre of seed of all kinds. All you do is put a little sieve in it, size. Boy, that thing could talk and tell you how many acres it had cut. And how many rats it's protected, squirrels, possums.
That's what rubbed when we were getting it out. That's the only thing that rubbed.
That's to keep the grain separated in the things cold. It's been bad so far. Oh well. Goodbye, Combine. See you later. Maybe. It's a big show.